not exist somewhere. Whatever you are looking for, as you sit in this room today, it exists somewhere. The problem is not the problem of existence. The problem is the reach of your hand. There's nothing you're looking for that does not exist somewhere. The problem, therefore, is not with existence. The problem is the reach of your hand. It may be available, but your hand might not be able to touch it. So wherever it is, for you to touch it, it has to relocate to your hand. You must touch it. After this message, whatever is out of the reach of your hand, this afternoon, your hand will finally touch it. I say 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 your hand will finally touch it. Whatever is beyond the reach of your hand, after this afternoon's anointing, it will come within the reach of your hand. I say it will come within the reach of your hand. I say it will come within the reach of your hand. I say it will come within the reach of your hand. I say it will come, it will come, it will come within the reach of your hand. Peter was fishing and finally asked him to let down the net, because what was not within the reach of his net is now within the reach of his net. I prophesy to someone here, whatever that has been looking for, that you're looking for, that is not within the reach of your hand, this afternoon your hand will finally reach it. I say your hand will finally reach it. Wherever it is, it will relocate. It will relocate. It will relocate. It will relocate. It will relocate to your hand. But finally reach it. Within the reach.
I'm fearing as into next one.
The human hand.
But your stand is not okay.
Depending on your height, maybe 3 inches longer. Is that a tailor here? Anybody does a tailor? I need a tailor. A tailor. Don't, very fast. You're a tailor. Now, what's the length of a normal human? When the tailor is measuring, he measures within the reach of your hand. The length. They are measuring the clothes for you. They are not going to measure it beyond your hand. They will measure it. See that God. The human hand is short, but there is a hand that is long that can reach anywhere. I said your hand may be short, but there is a hand that is long enough that can reach anything, anywhere, any day on your behalf. To someone here today, whatever is beyond the reach of your hand, by the time this service is over, it will come within the reach of your hand. I said to come within the reach of your hand. I said to come within the reach of your hand. In the name of Jesus. We have a beautiful story here. The sons of the prophet that came shortly to serve under Elisha when he took the double portion from Jordan came to him in verse 1. And the sons of the prophet that were under study that were in the Bible school said to Elisha, behold now, the place where we dwell with thee, they came to live with him. They came to serve under his ministry. They came to submit to his mentorship. And while under mentorship, while under prophetic ministry mentorship, the place that was given to them to live suddenly became too straight. They came and told him, sir, the place we are living with you now is too narrow, it's too restricted. It is beginning to limit us. Something, therefore, must change. Sir, when we first came here, it was okay. We fit in. But now, by the functions of growth, where we first came to, that we fit in, that our properties fit in, that our numbers fit in, has become too small for us. May your testimony be the testimony of increase. My God, your amen is very cold. I say, may your testimony be the testimony of expansion. May your testimony be the testimony of growth. May what comes out of your mouth be increase. May what comes out of your mouth be growth. In the name of Jesus. The place we are has become too straight for us. When we first came here, it was okay. But now we have children. And even our sons that are living with us want to build their own house. May you experience growth on every side. May the hearer, the one who is hearing me on this Sunday morning, may your story be the story of expansion. Let me digress a little from this message. Life is in phases and men are in sizes. If you park into a house 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, and it's not becoming straight for you, something is wrong. It's either you're not increasing or you're stranded. There shouldn't be a place that signs you because you are growing. There shouldn't be a place that signs you, just like there shouldn't be a shoe that signs you forever. How many of you are still wearing the size of shoe you wore when you became a baby? When you came out of the hospital? You can't wear it. What happened? By the functions of growth, you became bigger than that shoe. If where you are is still sizing you and sizing you comfortably after 10 years, after 20 years, after 30 years, something is wrong. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. They said to him, sir, yesterday we came here, it was okay. But today, it's no longer okay. Yesterday, the car that we bought was okay. But now that my wife has started producing twins and all kinds of children, and we're coming to church, we now realize that there is no place even for the children to sit. Are we now going to put them in the boot? That is simply telling us you need a 4-week life.
Amen.
But the functions of growth. Makatalaba asanamakuta. Kadima andasa. Arikadama tosukia. Something has to change. The progress of life make certain changes because necessary. The progress of life demands changes. The progress of life, progress is demanding. Progress is demanding. Thanking God. Finally have a room apartment, a room, and I don't know whether you have a room and a living room here, just one room and living room. I don't know whether they rent it out here. And thanking God, oh Lord, thank you. Finally, I'm not squatting with my friends in the university or on the street or wherever. I now have a room to myself, one room and the kitchen, one room. The living room, from the living room to the room, from the room to the living room, and he's thanking God, hearing music, and suddenly he marries. And suddenly the wife delivered one. Suddenly the wife delivered twins. And now the one room, and then in-laws are coming to visit to visit the couple, to take care of the young child. And now the functions of growth is demanding changes. The functions of growth, the progress of life will make certain changes to become necessary. And not to talk of a wicked landlord. I don't know whether you have some here. We have them in our nation, and we're still living there. Very wicked. Small time, they will tell you, well, one of my sons is coming from America, and he doesn't have any sons in America. He said, soon come. So when the rent is over, and then you begin to realize, when I was his bachelor, it was okay for me and my friend to come there. We can even cook beans and eat. We can even drop our plate anywhere. We can even remove our socks. You know how many we can just. But now a woman is involved, and now God helps you. She delivered twins. First delivery, twins. Second delivery, twins. And then you now realize that the progress of life is now beginning to demand that certain changes are necessary.
Amen.
May life demand changes from you. May progress hit you right now. May the anointing of progress hit you where you are now, that it will demand changes from you. I'm so sorry for members of the church that are not in service or that have not been around. I'm so sorry. These people were living in a place, and at the beginning it was okay. When they came, they fit into that place perfectly. It's okay. But as they progress, by the functions of growth and expansion and increase that's brought about by tabernacling under the anointed ministry of the man of God, life began to demand for changes inevitably for them. They could no longer manage. You know, some of us, you manage a shop, you start your work, you start your business, you are selling food, and you are still managing the shop, managing it, and the business is growing, but because you don't want to move it out, it's growing, and you yourself, you know that this place is no longer conducive. Progress is good, but the progress of life will make certain changes necessary. It's like you're selling by the roadside, you're selling on the table, you're selling you're selling bread or whatever by the table. You're selling on the table, and now there's increase, there's more bread. And you realize that selling on the table is becoming a strain. There is a need to move to having a shop. Because at a point, whether you like it or not, the progress of life will make certain changes necessary. Whether you like it or not. Whether you like it. Oh, I love this shoe. 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 By the time you're having weight, then
Amen.
And I love that. I love when the progress of life is demanding certain changes. I remember when I was going to move out of a house that I've lived for 8 years. I was going to move into a place I live now in an estate. Did you know that I love the former place so much that after I paid for the estate and I'm falling, I still left it enough for 1 month until now I said, if you are not moving there, she just drove from work and drove to the new house. He said, I am moving. If you like, stay. So I was forced. May progress demand changes from you. It wasn't easy for me, sir. I find it difficult to leave the house because that is, I have a lot of friends there. When I'm not studying or praying or doing any program or reading or whatever, I go with them to the field. We play soccer. We play football. When we play football sometimes, we'll go and play PlayStation. How about the fellow PlayStation? Boys, you don't know PlayStation? Yeah, like it. Yeah. PlayStation, okay. You might know PlayStation, football. My God, we'll play PlayStation. Manchester United versus Chelsea. This one versus this one. We'll play. I will score. I will win. Say go. Hey, we can be there for 6 hours. Play PlayStation. So when she moved, you know what came to mind? I said, I will miss PlayStation. She told me, said, PlayStation, my foot. Till I moved to this new place, I was still driving my car sometimes to go and do it. Until I realized that the progress of life will demand sometimes painful changes. Think about these things I'm telling you today. You have children, and you know, all of us, we love our children doing well. We want them to do well, and suddenly one of them becomes very clever. And when he goes to school, because every parent here want their children to do well, but let me tell you the financial dimension of it. When he goes to school and he's calling hey, number 1 in every exam, in every semester, and Harvard University start looking for him, then you begin to know that the school fees budget that you will pay will begin to escalate. The young boy is acquiring A's in school, and now Cambridge, Harvard, whatever, Covenant University, and Kingdom University that is on the way. It's beginning to have interest in your child. Then you know that it is time to show real financial strength.
Amen.
Then you know. Then who don't know go know. I want my child to do well. I want my child to do well. Hey, in the school, number 1. Even if he makes number 3, you say, why did you make number 3? Why did you do that? You must be number 1 next season. You must be number 1. You're happy. Number 1. Yes. Number 1. First, second school. First, number 1. And now, Covenant University says, we want him to come. How about all the universities in the world are fighting for him? then you will know it is time for you to show some real financial muscles, because those schools are not money. The progress of life makes certain changes necessary. May your journey be upward. May your journey be the journey of expansion.
Amen.
May your journey be journey of growth,
Amen.
of increase.
Amen.
The progress of life. These people say, prophet, we've been here, we came here, we never complained. But now, this place where is getting too straight for us. We are no longer finding it funny. It's too straight for us. It's too tight. We are growing. It's like you know, in those days, I don't know whether it happens. You know, in those days when, you know, the days of this kind of telephone, that one, I don't know whether they use it there. You know that one? You know, in those days when families have one telephone, that big one box. As you're rolling you back. And then that line satisfies everybody in the house. But now, technology has increased. Your wife is demanding for an iPhone. Your son is demanding for an iPad. Even small children is demanding for a Samsung. Then, when that begins to happen, when you know that one line can no longer satisfy everybody, then you know that it is time to show some financial strength. And this message. It's in the place where we are. It's too straight for us by the functions of growth. May you grow bigger than where you are now. Your amen is like people from Kenya. May you grow bigger than where you are now. May your business grow bigger than where your office is now. In the name of Jesus. This is the prophets. So we have located a new place. We have found a new place. We have located the answer to the situation that is confronting us. It is Jordan. It is Jordan. It is Jordan. What they did not know, what this young man did not know, was that for Elisha, Jordan was the beginning of his exploits. That was where he contacted his anointing. That was where he did the first miracle in life when he took double portion. That was where he found acceptance with and before other prophets that were mocking him. When they came to tell him we have located the place that is Jordan, an anointing rose on the inside of him. Once again, he remembered his beginning. May you remember your beginning. May you remember your beginning. Why do people are complaining and they say we go to Jordan and say, well, that's where my story began. That's where my story began. So he didn't hesitate from going. But as the people were going, One of them, I like that one. They were going. He had said go. One of them said, hey, the way we are going, we need to carry experience along with us. One of them returned back and said, Papa, you must go with us. Blessed is that family. Blessed is that nation that has a prophet. Blessed is that woman. Blessed is that people. Blessed is that generation that has a prophet. Because there are certain battles of life that you might not be able to handle. That to take the experience of a prophet, of a spiritual father, to bail you out of the crisis. One of them said, sir, he returned. All the rest were going. He said, well, we need a covering. We want to expand. See, we are in the days where a lot of young guys in Africa are just jumping. They are jumping about. Adonijah could have won and become the king in Israel. All his mistake was that he left a prophet out. Adonijah was as good as God. He was a good guy. It was like Obama, very charismatic. You know Obama, when he was contesting for election, he would run to the podium, he would run to the and roll his sleeves. Obama is tired now as I'm talking to you. His hair was very dark, but when he entered and they showed him the enemies of America, he developed gray hair overnight. Don't you see his gray hair? Very gray. When he saw the place of Obama, listen, one of them said, the prophet must go with us. From today, the anointing will go with you. Wherever you are going, the supernatural will go with you. The supernatural will go with you. So they went. Now they came to Jordan, big territory. At Jordan, there were plenty of sands, cement. There is water to mix cement, blocks. And now, everything they need was there at Jordan. They told Elijah, go with us. And he went. To him, Jordan was the beginning of his ministry. Jordan was where he was empowered. Jordan was a place where nobody despised him, where he first found acceptance and favor when he took the double portion. You are returning back to the place of power. You are returning back to the place of your favor. You are returning back to the place of your discovery. So I thought that there were plenty of water, cement, whatever they need to build a house was available. But they still had to cut down woods to build. They had to cut down woods. And the Bible says, let's look into our Bible as I bring this message across. Verse 5. But as one was felling and being, as one. Whoever is that man in this place today, God has sent me to you. I said, God has sent me to you. I said, God has sent me to you. The Bible says, as one. Others were using their axe to cut down woods, and they were cutting down woods ready for building. But there was one among them that didn't have an axe. Everybody left with an axe, but this guy didn't have an axe to to cut down. So he had to wait. He had to wait. Because we are told by the scripture that he borrowed an axe. He borrowed an axe from one of the sons of the prophet that just finished using his own. All of them, it was only one who borrowed an axe. All of them had the axe in their hand to cut down trees. But this guy did not have one. He didn't hold one. So he was behind. So he had to wait until one has finished using his axe. Whosoever is ahead of you, that has gone ahead of you, there will be acceleration from this afternoon. God will give you acceleration this afternoon. In the name of Jesus. He had to wait for the people to finish. Because if men are eating, they have come to the table and they are using knife and fork to eat. You don't have, and you don't have small. What do? You wait till someone finish using his phone. That was his situation. That was his situation. He didn't have an axe, so he had to wait until somebody was through with the cutting down. So it was already delayed. It was behind time. God is lifting people that are behind time in this place. He's bringing you to the front row. There's an acceleration. You are catching up. You are catching up. You are catching up. Your mate may have gone ahead of you, but you are catching up. 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 It was behind everybody. So by the time they finished, he borrowed. He said, please let me have your axe, please. So he took his own. While others have finished building, he now started. And he wanted to beat time. He wanted to be quick. So he was using his strength. With full strength. Full strength. Full strength. By the time he did it the third time, the axe head, boom, left the wooden parts and fell into Jordan. The axe head, the iron part, is the most important part. When that iron part is gone, all that you have is wood, and there's nothing you can do with wood. Before you know it, by the time you look, the axe head had fallen into the river, and he was standing there holding only the wooden handle. The cutting edge was gone. The axe he borrowed has entered the river. The house is trying to build, it can't build. Crisis. The axe he borrowed has fallen into the river, and the house, the project he borrowed the axe to execute, became stranded. Capital gone. Project stranded. Capital gone. Loan from the bank gone. Project stranded. Has anybody been in that situation here? Capital gone. Project stranded. He borrowed it. Have you ever realized something, child? When you are using something of your own, there's no trouble. The moment you borrow a trouser, that's the day it will tear. Child of God, the moment you are using your own car, but the moment you borrow a car, the moment you borrow a phone or an iPad, that is the day the iPad will fall. The day you, and they had a breakthrough, I didn't see them again. You know those kind of people. You only know when you pray with them. You don't know whether the prayer answered or bounced. So this one did not bounce, it was answered. They bought a Pajero. Head. Kuros. They bought a CD. Tiaro. His hair doesn't wear. Then they will now come to my program. They will park the Jeep at the junction there. That they will park it. And they will now come. They will put some powder on their face so they will look as if they are still expecting God. You know, we Christians, we do the pretend. The greatest pretenders and actors are not the Hollywood ones. We are actors. Some can be sitting on billions of shillings and will come to church and sit down and cool there. Do the face like as if he expected to go. The bank is big, the account is loaded. These people will come so that I won't say, until the day they came and they were returning to where they parked the car. The car has developed wings. And rubber is just a little. That's why I don't look at your faces, because I know faces can't deceive. The face can deceive. Some can deceive and I don't know. And it's the one that is sitting. Let me close this message. The prophet asked him, where did it fail? From today, whatever you lost, if you can point to its direction, it shall be recovered. It shall be recovered. It shall be recovered by the ministry of the prophet. If you can point to where it fell, if you can point to where the problem started, if you can identify where the problem came, if you can identify where the affliction came, by the prophetic ministry this afternoon, by the prophetic ministry this afternoon, it shall be recovered. If you can point to the location where it went wrong, if you can identify where it really went wrong, Pastor, this is where it went wrong. You are pointing to it. Pastor, this is what really happened. This is the genesis. When a lot of people come to us, they don't tell us where it really fell. They tell us stories. They give us the game, but they don't tell us the genesis. They don't point to where it really fell. This is actually what I did when this has happened to me. They are not showing us where it fell. But if you can point to where it fell by the ministry of the prophet, by the reason of the prophetic ministry, there shall be recovery. In the name of Jesus. People don't always tell us where it fell. They tell us some stories. Somebody comes to you for counseling. He will tell you the problem and also tell you the solution. He came for counseling. He said, Pastor, where I think this is. I've seen all kinds of people. You came for counseling to ask me for counseling. And you are now telling me the problem and you're also giving me. Instead of pointing to me where it fell, one summer. Show me where it fell. Actually, Pastor, in 1941, I was traveling to Malawi. And I came back in 1962. I passed through Gulu. Then in 1970, I was at Soroti. Then in 1975, tell me where it fell. Tell me where it fell. Gura. Show me where it fell. Show me where it fell. That's why a lot of people are not seeing solutions. Because they've not pointed to where it fell. So the prophet said, okay, is that where it fell? He took an axe, he cut the wood. Got the wood. And cast it into the river. And immediately the laws of nature began to reverse. Whatever law that must reverse this afternoon, must reverse must change this afternoon in your favor in the name of Jesus. When he threw the branches to the water, the law began to change. The law of gravity, the law of flotation, the law of density. Whatever law that has to be reversed for your miracle to happen, whatever law that has to be reversed for your restoration to take place, whatever law that has to be reversed, when the accident fell, he went down by the law of physics. He went down by the law of physics. He went down by the law of physics. But now God began to reverse the law of physics. I prophesy to you today, hearing me. Whatever law that must be reversed, that must go anti-clockwise, that must be reversed, that must be reversed, that must be reversed for a change to happen, that must be reversed for the favor, that must be reversed for your promotion, that must be reversed for your lifting, that must be reversed for your blessing, that must be reversed for your help. That law, let it reverse this afternoon in the name of Jesus. And laws began to reverse supernaturally. And the Bible says, I'm about to close with this when we pray. And the Bible says, the axe head did swim. You think there's a revelation here? The axe head, the iron, did swim. How can iron swim? Iron, heavy iron metal, starts swimming. I'll tell you why it's swimming. Now, when the prophet cast the stick into the water, the axe head left the bottom of the water and came up. But it is possible for the axe head to come up in the middle of the river and still he can't reach it, because Jordan is not one of these lakes, really deep water. So it's possible for something to surface now in the middle of the water, and yet you can't see reach it. So the axe head came up on the surface of the water and began to swim towards his direction. It came up and began to swim. Something is swimming towards you this afternoon. Supernaturally, money is swimming towards you this afternoon. What normally could not swim by itself, Makota Alegete Ranana Makatukaba, is swimming towards you this afternoon. Favor is swimming towards you this afternoon. Promotion is swimming towards you this afternoon. Something is swimming in your direction. Something is swimming, is swimming, is swimming, is swimming, is swimming, swimming. I see it swimming. I see it in the realm of the spirit. It's swimming. Favor is swimming. Help is swimming. Mercy is swimming. Money is swimming. Blessing is swimming. God is swimming. Children are swimming. Something is swimming. Having give someone an iPad, tell the person something is swimming. Something is swimming. He began to swim towards him. He was standing at the lake. He was standing at the shore with a wood in his hand, and the axe came up from the water. Something and started swimming towards the direction. He swam and swam and swam and swam till he got to a point. The prophet said, "Reach out with your hand and what?" The thing came so close till all the guy had to do is just to. He came close within his reach. My God, whatever is not beyond within your reach before, by this prophetic anointing this afternoon, it's coming within your reach. It's coming within your reach. It's coming within the reach of your hand. Stretch your hand and grab it this afternoon. It's within the reach of your hand. It's within the reach of your hand. Whatever you have lost in the project, whatever capital you have lost, whatever you lost in the vision of beauty. still within my reach. If you are 35 years, you are not married. The husband you will marry is not about to be, because if you are 35 years and you are waiting on your phone, you are not going to wait for a boy of 25 years. That means also that the husband you will marry is already born, is already grown up, but it's not within your reach yet. It's available, but it's not within your reach. Some of you, the land you will use to build your house is available, but it's not within your reach. Some of you, the cars you will ride has been manufactured, already brought down to Ghana. It's in the garage lying down somewhere, but it's not within your reach. But now we're going to pray. Whatever must come, must come within marriage. The prophet told him, he said, take it. He didn't have to swim to get it. He didn't have to, the thing swam by itself. The thing swam to his direction and came so close that all he needs just bend down a little. He didn't have to stretch it, just because it came so close. Air was something that flung far away. Oh, you know what it is? It didn't drop just yet. And you know, it swing like this. Whoa! Went far. Boom! Went down. The law of physics was reversed. The king floated. And then, it did not only float, it began to swim. It began to swim. To meet the man. Till it came so close to his leg. Just pick it again. Within his reach. Within his amulet. He didn't have to stretch again. No, that's it. Whatever, you're not praying right now. Because I begin to pray for you. I begin to listen to some people. While you're praying, as the Lord come, at least a half hour. Let's say 15 minutes to minister to everybody. Under the anointing. You're going to pray. You're going to pray. Whatever must come, you will pray this prayer seriously. In 2015, whatever must come within my reach. Open your mouth and pray. Open your mouth and pray. It must come within my reach. Whatever must come, whatever must come, whatever must come, whatever must come. Business within my reach. Cars within my reach. Cars within my reach. Children within my reach. Husband within my reach. Marriage within my reach. Pray. Within my reach. Power is in this house today. Power is in this house today. The hand of the Lord is not shocking. Power is in this house today. It's coming within your reach. It's coming within your reach. 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 Power within your reach. There is an anointing in it. Touch it. Turn it up and back up. It's within your reach. Power is within your reach. It's within your reach. I feel it here. Lift your hands, child of God. Lift your hands, child of God. Pray, Holy Ghost. It's still within your reach. It's within your reach. Some oil. Some anointing oil. It's within your reach. Power. It's within your reach. It's within your reach. By the anointing. It's within your reach. Look at it. My God, power everywhere here. The anointing is here. It's here. Lift your hand wherever you are. Someone say it is within my reach. Lift your hand and say it is within my reach. Yes. It's within your reach. It's within your reach. You are having it now. All it takes to build a life, to build your life, to build your home, to build your family, is within your reach. Take it. It's within your reach. Look at it. It's your hand. Look at it. It's your hand. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. It's your hand. Look at it. It's with you. Look at it. Hey, look at it. Look at it. Yes. It's within your hand. Tell them now it is within your reach as I bring you.